Hey everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittany Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle, where I empower women to break free of the fear that stops them from shining their light. This week we have a full moon in Libra, which I'm Libra, and today is my half birthday, so I'm super jazzed up. The energy has changed. This morning I pulled my own personal tarot card in my self-care rituals, and I pulled the wish card, the 9 of Cups, if you practice tarot reading. And I feel like it has been my birthday all day. I found a penny on the ground. Like, I just am so excited for all the signs, the energy. It's changing here in the Northern Hemisphere. We're moving into the spring season, so we're seeing renewal, rebirth, growth. Oh, it's just so exciting because that means more light, more energy, more vibrancy, and more really just that boost that you need to get going, to get out of the slump of the winter, out of the old, and out of the last chapter. Because today really is that final chapter of closing down all the fears that we've created in our mind. Today is the last day that we're gonna keep experiencing that manifestation of it. So you might have noticed that things aren't as bad as you might have projected them to be. Things are starting to feel pretty good. Things are starting to shift and move forward. So I am really excited about diving into this reading for the full moon in Libra, just to kind of see, like, where can we focus on our relationship to ourself, because in the sign of Libra, we're looking at our relationships and releasing what no longer is serving us, and we can make room for those new supportive, loving contacts and connections. So in the sign of Libra, we're looking at relationships and making room. Also, you might notice toxic patterns. Really, you have a fuller, more clarity, more awareness around the toxic relationships and cycles that you're in. So don't be afraid to let go of a long-term relationship if you recognize that it is not working for you now. No fear, spring and summer are here. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm gonna take a moment to tune in to everyone who's watching live. One of the things we do at my goddess retreat and all the events I do is we send sparkle magic. So I'm gonna send you guys sparkle magic, everyone. Sparkle magic. I'm gonna send myself some and just really set the tone for the day. So if you're watching and you need that pause, that break, that reconnection, then I invite you to close out all the other distractions to be here with me for the next 15 minutes, and let's dive into this amazing reading. I'm like, what? It's just message, reading, empowerment. There's just so much coming through right now. I gotta ground myself. I'm just so excited. Happy half birthday. My actual birthday is next week. Happy birthday to you. That's so exciting. Hey, Erin. I love sparkle magic. Well, here is some extra. Hello, Melissa. I can't wait to see you. Literally 11 days till the goddess retreat in Colorado. I cannot wait to give you a hug. Just jumping on for a moment, sending you love and positive vibes. Thank you guys so much. It is incredible to see you guys all here. Okay, so let's get this party started. I don't know what I just did. I think I broke something on Facebook, but I'm gonna pull a card. No, I'm gonna pull 3. Oh, I did break something. I'm gonna pull 3 cards from the Shine from the Inside Oracle with a message about how can we assess our relationship to ourselves, because the external relationships that we cultivate in the outer world are always a direct reflection of how we treat ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, and what we think we deserve. So instead of focusing on the external relationships and how they may be triggering you, I want today's reading to be all about what are the lessons we need to learn about our relation to ourselves. That retreat sounds amazing. 11 days. It really is a life-changing experience. I grow every time I host them. The women just blow my mind and what they're doing and creating. And actually I asked one of the gals today, you know, like what was one of the best things that's happened over the last year? And she said that I've learned to cultivate and find inner peace when the external world is completely chaotic. So to me, that's freedom right there. So we're cultivating freedom and healing and transformation. I'm so excited. All the details are really coming together. I kind of was a sleeper on ordering some of the things last minute, and it's all just been magically divine. I'm having custom, like, oh, I can't tell you guys. I'm having some custom things made. I'm just so freaking pumped. And I've made new amazing connections with other vendors and sponsors because of being able to find those gifts for you. So it's like really amazing. I mean, holding space for women to heal and grow. That's what's on my gratitude list right now. I'm just so thankful that I was chosen to be be the person to hold space to help other people and guide other people through healing and transformation. I truly am so grateful and so blessed. Right, I'd go in a heartbeat and would love to. I can't wait to get my Shine Oracle deck. Yes, okay, so let me just make a quick note. I'm trying to keep these under 20 minutes, but I just love talking to you guys. There are a lot of fake decks out there, so I'm gonna take that as we made it, woohoo. But I just want you to be mindful, the only real deck that you're gonna find is going through the Shine from the Inside Oracle.com website, which will take you to my personal Amazon listing of the deck. So that's the only, and I say that with a grain of salt because we do have boutique resellers like Goddess Provisions. If you find it on Goddess Provisions website, that is genuine. So I do have certain wholesalers, but when you find them on eBay or you find them anywhere else on like Canadian Amazon, they're usually a fake. And you can tell because the outline, the artwork of the fakes have a white border around the edge, and then the box, like, it's just atrocious. Like, I'm a Libra, I'm all about making it aesthetically pleasing. So you guys, if you see an atrocious hologram box, it's not mine. That's how you know it's a fake. All right, let's get to the reading. Courtney says you're glowing today. Courtney, Julia, so good to see you guys. I was just talking about you, Court. Thank you. I do feel like I'm glowing. I was just sharing. It's been a 2-year process of lots of loss in my life, from my mother figure of my grandmother to my dad passing last year. It's been a lot of release and change and growth and finding peace, and cards are flying. Finding peace and being still able to hold space for other people has been a beautiful lesson in all of its glory. So I finally feel like I'm breathing, sigh of release, and on the other side. And that's what I was talking about earlier, is that if you want to get into the astrology, Black Moon Lilith is moving out of the sign of Gemini, which is us creating the mental fears in our own mind and then thinking that we're going to experience that. When she moves into the sign of Cancer, we're going to finally end that cycle for 9 years. It's going to take her 9 years to get back. So we've got 9 years to live free of fear until we, and by that time we should have cultivated a habit of only forecasting into the future what we want in the positive and not what we want out of worry. All right, last 2 cards fell out. We're going for it. Okay, we'll set those up. You're so cute. Thank you so much. I got mine from May the Courts Be with You, very trusted. Yes, so if you also see them with another wholesaler, May the Courts Be With You, that is also legit. So love it. That would be phenomenal. Can't wait to go to the next one. I'm so excited. You guys are amazing. Okay, let's dive in. I'm gonna take a moment to ground myself. Hey, Leanne. Whew, so I can deliver this message for you guys. So take a nice long deep breath in, fill up your lungs, and then exhale, sigh it out, let it go, relax your body, shimmy out your shoulders, whatever you gotta do to move that energy. Take a moment to do that one more time, and this time I want you to imagine scanning from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, noticing if there's any tension or tightness that you feel. This is important for you to exhale, notice where you're feeling that tension, and exhale it out. Send that energy down to the ground, ground yourself. So as I'm breathing out, I'm imagining a cord from my root chakra anchoring all the way down to the center of the earth. So that's a really great psychic grounding technique that you can do. Imagine a cord from the root chakra to the center of the earth. You can also connect up to the cosmos for divine wisdom if you want to imagine a cord coming from your crown up to the cosmos, so you can be this like full free flowing channel from the unseen world to the physical world. So now that we're grounded, I'm ready. Are you ready? If you're ready, go ahead and say yes, or say ready, hit some likes, comments, whatever, share it with your girlfriends, and let's get this party started. So full moon in Libra, all about assessing relationships, but this reading, the intention is about your relationship to yourself. Oh goodness. Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. This is one of my favorite messages because I'm all about helping people unapologetically fall in love with their authentic, unique, sparkly, magic self. And this is saying, look in the mirror and take a moment to ask yourself, do I like what I see? Am I happy with what I'm looking at and what's looking back at me? And if it's an external thing, then we have to kind of start looking inward and ask what emotions are tied with how I feel about my body or my face or my teeth or my left tit or whatever it is, that when you look in the mirror and you're triggered by that, that's one of the exercises. What I love so much about the Oracle deck is in the guidebook, I share a lot of the lessons I teach in Shine School because these are lessons taken straight from the program. So this is, in this, there's a message for you to look in the mirror and scan and see, do you love your body? Are you happy with yourself? Are you happy with what you see? And if the answer is no, then the only thing we can do is accept and then change. So if we can't change it, then we must accept it. And if we want to change it, we must accept it before we can make that happen. We have to admit there's something that we don't like. I actually just told Chris last week when all those fears were coming up to be released on this full moon, I told Chris, I'm really struggling with my body right now. I'm really just not liking it. And it was because I was choosing to not go to the gym and not eat, you know, a certain amount of calories that I know is right for me. It was because I was out of alignment, authentic alignment with what I know is right and feels good for me. And so when we start to feel those triggers, we have to then look inward and say, what actions am I doing, or what thoughts am I thinking, and are they in alignment with how I want to feel and where I want to go? So this is saying it's time to take off all the masks, stop people pleasing, and just be comfortable in your own skin. Be authentic, be weird. My friend Lindsay Means, who's a great human design coach if you're looking for that, she actually just made a post about how her superpower is being weird, and she denied that for so long, and when she finally stepped into it, she started becoming more flowy and magnetic and magical. It's because she's accepting who she really is. Oh my gosh, do you need your account or not? Literally, the hackers are still messaging me. That's so crazy. So the quick pause on that, I got a message from the hackers all day, every day. It's insane. And I am thinking that we're having to put that old account to rest. Like, it is gone. I don't believe it's coming back. I refuse to pay, even though they're just like driving me crazy. I did sign up for a new account for At The World by Brit, which was really important to me because all of my branding says At The World by Brit on everything for the last like 12 years. So At The World by Brit is now in my possession. Instagram, I had made a second account after my first one got taken away, and Instagram disabled it immediately. They finally messaged me a month later today on my half birthday. It must be, y'all, there's a sign that we're so sorry, that was by mistake. Here's your account back. Like, okay, so I do officially have At The World by Brit Instagram account. So if you want to come follow me over there, please do, because we're starting fresh, clean slate. But I'm glad to have it back. Love my body for the first time in a long time. And you know why, Tamlin? Because you're being active. You're putting in the work. You're putting in the effort and the energy. You're eating right. You're doing all the things. So when you do the things, you create that feeling. And that, it doesn't matter what the size is, what the reflection looks back. It's just knowing that you're actually putting positive energy and effort in that direction. I've been happy with who I am since I was younger. I am me, and that is a good thing. Yes, I love you guys owning your authentic self and falling in love with yourself. I'm loving Shine School, Erica says. Thank you so much. Really, it's all the wisdom that has helped me to fall in love with myself in a non-egoic way, in a way that just makes other people feel comfortable in their own skin, because I'm not constantly beating myself up or judging myself. I don't judge other people, and people feel safe around people like that. So when you can learn to love yourself, it's so much easier to love other people. All right, let's dive in. Well, first, hold on. Holy shit, goddess, perfect start. Needed this message today. Realized that I've learned to accept who I am, but I have more work to do on learning how to actually love who that is. Just affirm that I need to focus on this part of my journey. You know, that's the most beautiful part, is just accepting where you're at and knowing that, yeah, there is going to be change. Yeah, there's always progress. There's always room for evolution and growth. That's why we're never going to be that perfect, like, end all be all, like, we're done. It's a constant progression of small changes over time that when you look back, just look back 1 year, 5 years, 10 years ago. Actually, in the Elevated Life yesterday, in the live masterclass on time management, we did this incredible guided meditation where we go back and float back on our past timeline, and we dropped down in a part where we really needed some like encouragement. And I dropped down to my middle school self, where everyone was calling me a whore, and everyone was calling me a bitch, and everyone was calling me all the meanest labels you could come up with. I literally dropped down on the timeline and was like, girl, you're gonna freaking make it. All of this that you're going through right now is actually actually what's gonna help you make a difference in the world and finally overcome and have courage to love yourself. Like, I told her, like, don't worry about all the haters right now, because this is building you for this future self. And then he took us out to the future, and I dropped down and my future self gave me advice, and she was like, honey, relax, chill out. Everything's working out just fine. I'm like, oh, so simple when you say it like that. So my message to you is to relax, to trust the process and know exactly where you're at, because you are always on the right path. You're always in exact alignment with your journey. Yeah, you might have chosen to sit down and not play in life for a little while, but it's not for you to beat yourself up, you know? Like, it's meant for you to go, oh, my turn. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do what I wanna do now. Because if you've sat down to life, it's because you've given your power to something or someone and said, well, I guess I don't have the choice. I don't have the power. But the truth is you do. And it all boils down to the choice that you make. And it's that choice that starts to take the action, that starts to build the belief, that starts to build the habit, and it starts to build the real you. Okay, I'm on a roll today, you guys. What else? What else? You guys are amazing. Let it go, Louie. Mama's here. Mama's in the house. Everyone sparkle magic to Miss Mama Cat is what everyone calls her. All right, next card. I'm trying to do this under 20. I'm trying to keep it like short and proficient. Time management. We just covered it yesterday, but I just love talking to you guys. All right, today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. Let me know if this card resonates with you. Hit some hearts, say this is my card. This is about shifting perspective. And this is exactly what I was referring to earlier about how we're stepping out of the fear that we've mentally created for ourselves. This is liberation. This is a moment of liberation. And you know, they say a miracle is a shift in perception, right? Nothing external has to happen, but the way that we perceive it or receive it or experience it changes, and everything changes, right? So this is saying everything in your life is about to change, but not in a chaotic, oh my God, I don't live here anymore, or he left me, or this job is over, in a way that happens on the inside. You start to look at things differently. You start to experience things differently. You start to receive the love that has been knocking at your door, but the walls have been up for so long. This is saying it's time for you to let the walls down, to break free of all the beliefs that have limited you in the past, and to start looking for the good in life. Having the power to make our own decisions is phenomenal. One of my favorite movies growing up was The Wizard of Oz, and I think it was the subconscious message of one, sparkly shoes. So now I'm starting to see where my sparkly shoe obsession came from. But also, like, you have the power in that decision. It wasn't just the ritual of clicking the heels, it was her intention and decision, and that's what moves mountains. Comfort zones can expand. I am unlimited. Unlimited possibilities. Heck yes. Okay, last card. Are you guys loving this message? Well, let me know in the comments. Keep it up. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I got a freaking job. Oh, the world has changed. Mama Cat's got a job. I'm so proud of you, Mom. We got 2 minutes for up to 20 minutes, but I'm doing this. Mom, I'm gonna brag on you publicly because it has been 10 years since you had that stroke that paralyzed you, and you have time and time again just not played victim to life and sat down and said, well, poor me. You've gotten up and you fought for it. You fought for your ability to walk back. I'm not gonna cry, but I can feel it. You fought for your ability to start speaking again. You fought for your ability to heal your family and relationships and all the things that had to unfold and come back together because of that. Like, you have persevered. Whew, and I'm so proud of you. So enough of that, because I'm gonna cry. I'll give you a hug and a kiss on Sunday. But sparkle magic to Mom, because I know that just like her, you've probably gone through something challenging, and you're not alone. You're not alone. We've all suffered, we've all felt pain, and we've all felt like we've been abandoned or that we're unlovable or unworthy. But the truth is, that's all bullshit. And it's up to you to reclaim that power and love yourself. I love your energy. I need this morning while I get ready for work. Where do you freaking live? Are you in Australia? Are you in Australia? Where do you live? Thanks, baby girl. Your encouragement is much appreciated. I love you so much, Mom. I'm dead. I can't. Okay, commit to self-care rituals. This is your final message for the full moon in Libra. Back to the relationship with ourselves. This is putting priority in your hands and saying you deserve to take care of you. Don't burn out. Don't stroke out. Don't wait till you hit rock bottom to make the change. If you find yourself spiraling, you can stop and say, ooh, I don't like this direction anymore. That's what I did with Chris, as I shared earlier. I said, I don't like how I feel with my body right now. Something's got to change. And me just speaking that out loud gave me that, whew, I have the power to make a change. Just go to the gym, girl, go to the gym. And so I've been going to the gym, but it was a weird transition with breaking my hand. I couldn't work out. So I had to find, like, well, how do I work out, not work out? Like, couldn't do the same yoga stuff, you know? I had to find a new routine. And so it's constantly about reevaluating your routine. That's exactly what we covered in the Elevated Life Club yesterday in the Time Management Masterclass. It boils down to your routines and habits. So if you need help up leveling your routines, your habits, if you're like, I don't know what to do with my time, just I'm on the cycle of to-do lists and I just check things off, but nothing real of substance gets done, then this is my invitation for you to come join us in the Elevated Life Club and soak up this wisdom. Not only do you get this masterclass, but 50 other on-demand masterclasses, as well as monthly yoga and meditation. So come join us in the Elevated Life Club. If you have been thinking you want to join the retreat, I literally have just a couple spots left, and why not take a leap of faith? I've had girls every single retreat sign up the week of the retreat, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are like, I'm in. So if you've been thinking about joining us in Colorado, make it happen. Take the leap of faith, invest in yourself, in your new sisterhood and friendship, because when you have people who love and support you and lift you up, oh my gosh, you can do so much more because you don't have that fear holding you back. Kathy, Mom says yes. Mom will give you lots of hugs and loves while at the retreat too. Going to catch up on TEL after this. COVID has drained me. Oh, Sparkle Magic to Leanne. I hope you feel better. I know you've been going through it. And hopefully TEL will lift your spirits and make you feel good. Let's see, I am in Eastern Kentucky. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I thought you were like getting ready in the morning right now. Okay, I see. All right, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I almost kept it under 20. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet, but I always want to deliver as much love and wisdom as I can with you. I should be with you guys next week before we leave for the retreat. We're actually heading out on Friday, a couple days early, to get prepared and acclimated, because we're at 10,000 feet, and y'all in Texas, we're at like some sea level, so I gotta get my little lungs used to it before I can teach yoga up there and breathe through it. So I'm so excited to deliver this message. If you know a soul sister who would love it, please share it, tag it, whatever, to spread the good vibes, subscribe, all the things, and I appreciate you guys for being here and sharing this energy with me. Massive sparkle magic to everyone watching live, watching the replay. Let me know what card resonated with you in the comments below. Are you stepping into your authentic self? Which, if you need help, by the way, I have an incredible free masterclass. Actually, it's a 3-part video series on awakening to your authentic self and releasing all the fears that you've cultivated around, well, what if I shine too bright, or what will they think if I'm too much, or all the fears that we create. So if that's you and you need help stepping into that authentic power, you can actually go to brittanycarmichael.com/awaken, and that'll get you to my free series. Are you shifting perspective to see things from more positive, or is it time to commit to your self-care rituals because you've been slacking? Whatever it is, I'm here to support you. If you need any help or want a personal reading, reach out. I'm so excited to always make your connection and share wisdom. I love you so much. Kara G says, authentic self is what resonates with her. Hold on, what are you guys doing over here? Love you so much, Julie. Julie, like, we need to do a goddess retreat camping style on your land in Montana. Like, where the heck is that? I've never been, so I have to find it in the back of my brain. Sparkle magic to you, Leanne. Miss you. We need a 2021 retreat meetup. Yes, that would be so much fun, just to reconnect and see how everyone's doing. Again, I just love each and every one of you. I'm so grateful to hold this space for you and with you. And until next week, I'll catch you later. Peace.